Time has come. The latest Special Forces episode features Kody. It felt like almost the whole episode was about Kody. And oh my goodness, they didn't hold back. Or maybe they did hold back. We don't know how kind the editors were being, but for certain, we know how everybody feels about Kody.
Morning, sunshine.
Let's jump into it. We're going to talk about every clip he was in. Buckle up. It's entertaining. Here we go. All right, the first scene that we see with Kody is him after he got ready in the morning. He's laying in his bed, asks a question to Bree, who's in the cot next to him. This is partly why Bree probably didn't like him very much. She had to listen to him more than anybody.
Bree, what is today?
Today's day 7.
Look like a slob. I got stains all over my clothes.
I don't know how much longer I can do this.
I guess he doesn't always wash his clothes, and we will find out later that Kody is a bit stinky, and not just because he's not washing his clothes. They had to wash their clothes in one of the sink basins every night, hang them out to dry while they slept. Well, this is not a mandatory task. This is just after an entire day in the desert in the dust with all the heat and the sweat. It's like 100 and some degrees. You could opt to wear that shirt again if you want to. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's because he's used to wives doing everything for him, or if he's just a slob, or a combination of both. What do you think? Write down below. Not an episode will go by without Kody talking about manhood, what it takes to be a man, difference between men and women.
I'm a man!
Well, because we're featuring Kody in this, we're going to get more than one. Aren't you lucky? I think it's his favorite topic of conversation, how men are superior to women and how manly men are. Wonder if this is like a, not a Napoleon complex. There's probably a word for it. I don't know. Small pee-pee complex. Just wondering. I don't know. Here's the first comment. This is regarding Mark. He's the TikTok guy who woke up with a very sore and swollen ear.
On it too.
Literally give me a cauliflower ear. What tough guy doesn't have a little cauliflower?
But he's a model.
Good point.
What tough guy doesn't have cauliflower ear? A lot of tough guys probably don't have cauliflower ear. Cauliflower ear comes from a rubbing, I believe. I mean, it's a common thing in wrestling. So yes, Kody probably had it at some point. So basically, Kody poo-poos Mark's injury. No big deal, little boy. All tough guys get cauliflower ear. And then when Bree says, well, he's a model, Cody's like, yeah, good point. He's not tough like me. Kody Brown. We get an eye roll from Gia. And then Kody goes into his pontification. Yes, Kody College. He's there to teach. Keep in mind that half the time that Kody gives these pearls of wisdom, they're wrong or they make no sense. The other half of the time, it's stating the obvious.
We have gone 6 days. Every challenge seemed tougher than the last, and we still did it.
And then God bless Andrew. Andrew, just the nicest guy in the world, honest to goodness. He tries to break the ice from the awkwardness of it all, and Kody reacts like a mature adult.
We're the most optimistic.
The words are okay. Okay, they're not even okay. I take it back because it's untrue. They're not the most optimistic people that were there. I will say that Kody is the most out of touch. He's the most out of touch. I think he thinks he's at summer camp. He just like that. He truly acts like a 7-year-old boy. You can't even say like a 12-year-old boy. But the way he acts every time he has to interact with staff or talk to other people, he's like, it's jarringly uncomfortable because it feels like this. He got swapped with a child. There's a child in his body and he's in the child's body and they're role playing here or something because it's bizarre. Based on how hard he laughed at Andrew's comment, it makes me wonder just how good jokes are told in his house. Reference to last episode. He's one of the most stubborn men. I can't say determined because unless he's a liar, he claims he wants relationships with his children, but does nothing to achieve that. So If you're really determined, you'd put the work in. I think he's only determined, here we go. He's determined when it comes to doing something that he thinks is manly. And I think making amends with his children, he doesn't see as manly. He sees himself as king of the castle. They must come to me. The king does not reach out to the peons. They must come bow down. I'm Kody Brown. So back in the tent, the camera is catching some of the participants talking to Shawn. And at this point, the whole tent kind of talks to the whole tent because there's so few people left. I needed to let you know that to set the stage for this scene. So Shawn Johnson's sitting on her cot and they're asking her about her career in gymnastics and how long was it? How old were you? When was it when you got out? Was that difficult? So she's sharing about that.
What was that transition like for you? What was it?
Hell. I felt like I had no value.
So as this conversation that Kody can clearly hear is going on, he's doing his, like, I don't know, stretches there.
What was that transition like for you? What was it?
Hell. I felt like I had no value.
It's okay. Again, just sort of setting the stage that he's unaware of what's going on around him, but maybe he just doesn't care about other people's lives. Randall's being very kind and asking Shawn questions about Shawn. Because he's right next to him, he has to hear what's going on, and they're all sitting on cots, so they're not like right next to each other. So this conversation obviously is something he can hear. He just doesn't care. He's just focused on Kody and what Kody needs to do to get Kody's body ready for today's exercises. Yes. Here's Kody chiming into the conversation.
Bum, 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 bum. Take me out back and shoot me. Bum, 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 bum.
In his own world, just like a child. Kody's standing in front of the men to get the orders for the day. Can't help but to smile like, this is so fun. This isn't the time. You can still be excited for something. You can still be energetic. You can be looking forward to something, but you also have to be aware of your surroundings. In these surroundings, you're not supposed to be smiling. You're supposed to be taking it in and you're supposed to be serious because really, this isn't playtime. This is supposed to be taking a little tiny portion of what the Special Forces does and doing it, which is a nod to the military. Kody probably thinks he's literally doing exactly what the Special Forces do. That's why he's probably smiling. I'm doing so well. I could join the Special Forces. One of our sister friends wrote in the live chat at one time that her husband is Special Forces with Marines and he watches the show and says it's the Temu version, which is appropriate because we've got Temu teeth on the show. So they get called out and told this is a mission where you have to rely on each other. Like the information's given up front. Not that it's a whole team challenge, but the point of this exercise, he lets them know ahead of time, I've never been able to accomplish a mission all by myself. I need a teammate. Kody's very excited to go into this. I think he sees this as very much a manly challenge. Sounds very military to him. All for one and one for all. Remember? It's his mantra with his family. Where we go one, we go all. Woo! So here's what he says in the car on the way there about the upcoming challenge.
I probably needed this like I needed air.
Bad analogy. Bad analogy. I think you could survive if you didn't do this challenge today, Kody. Nice try. Back to Kody College you go. There's an interview with him. Mind you, when he's in this interview, he's very circa 1970s. It's the greased back hair and the open shirt with the buttons too low and then a tight choker kind of necklace that looks like it's like beachy. It doesn't look like it's just like a gold cross, like something that's just subtle and classy. It just gives off creepy man vibes. Anyway, this is what he says in his interview.
I want to challenge something because that challenge makes you feel alive. And for me, feeling alive feels masculine.
We can turn anything into being masculine. Breathing air makes me feel alive. Feeling alive makes me feel masculine. Eating dinner makes me feel masculine. Taking a big dump makes me feel like a man. Crying over the divorce of Sonny and Cher, sign of a real man. Oh, by the way, you know how Kody was making fun of Mark because you're not a real man if you don't get cauliflower ear? Apparently, the thing that was wrong with his ear requires medical attention, including surgery, and so he was pulled and sent to the hospital. Wonder if Kody's still making fun of him.
Being in the Special Forces is all about working as a team. You need to be reliant on each other. That comes with communication. Looking out for the person next to you. There's no space for being selfish.
The first two to go are Kody and Shawn. Now, remember, it didn't go really well the last time Kody had to lead Shawn. They have to go. Kody takes off.
Number 4, number 10, let's go.
Wanna move? Remember your team, number 4, don't leave her behind. Manage your footing.
It's just so funny that he doesn't even like turn to Shawn and say, okay, let's go, and then start running ahead of her or follow me or anything. And his staff says, go. Cody's like, ooh. So they get to the location and the next guy is like, okay, you know what we're going to do here, right? He's so intense as opposed to just saying, yes, staff.
Okay, you've been given the whole overall picture, yeah? Hostage rescue. Okay.
Hostage rescue. Recruits must find the package and then rescue the hostage. The hostage is in the courtyard area, and then there's an interior section. Inside of there, there's also smoke. So they have gas masks as well, because although it's not real gas, we are simulating that, and there's smoke around, so they have to wear their gas masks for that part of it. Plus, it probably just helps to breathe amongst all that smoke in the room. Okay, so there's the mission. Let's watch Kody lead.
Or not.
I don't know how much leading is happening from Kody because we hear him say nothing really to anyone. But the DS is trying to help him. And he says, get in the building.
You have a mission to do! In the building, ready to go!
Doesn't happen. He's looking around the courtyard. Shawn's following him. She's doing the same thing, looking around the courtyard area. Now, they had 2 minutes to complete this task. That's it. So it was a race against the clock. So now the DS is going to yell at Kody because there's no communication. The two of them, clearly at this point in silence, are just running around looking for the package and the hostage. They find the hostage. I think Shawn forgot to at this point. You were supposed to clear the building first. And maybe neither of them heard the DS said you got to clear the building when they were there running around, because it was a very frenetic energy. I get you've got 2 minutes to complete the task, but it feels to me as if Shawn is really taking on that Kody crazy energy.
It's very contagious.
Because she looks very different in this than she has in every. She's always very focused, very strategic, and she looks crazed in this. Like she has become Kody in this activity. It's crazy to watch.
Forgetting the instruction to clear the building first.
You've got a whole compound, all of this, buildings, everything!
Number 4 and number 10.
See anything? Help! There's a person. Get him! Oh, look for the bag.
The pair still need to find the asset.
What's that mean? Come on, John!
Because they found the hostage first, now they have to go into the building to find the package.
In a moment of panic,
Get the gas mask on!
the recruits take their hostage inside the building.
Gas! Think about what you're doing! Has he got a respirator? You're trying to kill the hostage!
This is not good.
It's gone chaotically wrong! What the is going on?
The DS is none too happy. As he points out, your hostage does not have a gas mask. So Kody starts walking out to the door with the hostage, and another DS that's inside of there is like touching him and telling Kody, whoa, look around, and he's just not listening. Meanwhile, Shawn on her own is looking through all kinds of things inside of there, moving things, uncovering things, opening drawers, doing what she can to find things. Cody's just, he's kind of doing what my daughter did when she was younger. I have one daughter who, whenever I would say, could you go in the living room and look for this? She would basically go to the middle of the room and kind of scan around in a circle and say, I can't find it. It would drive me crazy. This is Kody Brown. She was about 7 around that time, between 7 and 10, when I would be like, could you try? Move something. Look behind things. Ah! This is how the DS are feeling right now with Kody, a 57-year-old adult.
In a panic.
It's gone chaotically wrong, hasn't it?
It's gone tragically wrong, hasn't it? At one point, the DS just yells, somebody take control. And at this point, Shawn starts telling Kody directions. She said, go look in there. I'm going to look in here. Kody doesn't go to look in the other room. Instead, he decides to just take the hostage out. So Shawn goes into another room, and she's looking all around for this package.
Find the box.
The compound is gonna blow! Are we going through the door?
Where are you going?
Let's go! No!
You're all alone, Tim! You're all alone! Find your teammate! Find your teammate!
By the time she finds Kody, he's out there, his gas mask is off, his little black beanie hat is off, and the hostage is gone. He's gone home and had dinner already. He's nowhere to be seen. Shawn, none too happy.
That was buffoonery with a capital B. Did you have any idea what you were doing?
No, sir.
The DS, none too happy.
What did you lead there? You led yourself up your own ass.
Buffoonery, you led with your own ass. Which somebody wrote to me that means you only led yourself. I didn't know that phrase. It applies.
You got the hostage first. Took him into the building. Was the gas?
Yes.
You put a respirator on because you're going to choke to death with chemicals. What about the poor you've just picked up? You actually killed him.
The mission was unsuccessful?
You never even saw the piece of equipment because it was chaotic. You were all over the place. It was horrendous.
Poor Shawn gets reamed also by the DS because she saw her leader wasn't taking charge and he expected her to then step up and take charge.
You became this sheep instead of the shepherd and taking control. You're at the rear. You could see he was going to, couldn't you?
Yes, Steph.
But you let him do it. Do you agree with me?
Yes, Steph.
Oh, she's not happy. Kody then explains to Shawn why he just left the building.
I left without communication because I figured the hostage was more important than the kid.
No box, no hostage, because the hostage is now dead.
You gotta communicate that if
And
you're
that was
leaving.
my failure.
Okay, I'm done.
Yes, Steph.
Before I really lose my go.
Afterward, while they wait for the other teams to do it, Shawn and Kody are in another location waiting. Silence. She's saying not a word to him. He knows better than to say a word to her. He does have a little bit of brains in his head. He's not speaking to her either. Now that it's all over and they're all back together again, Kody needs to know. Please tell me everybody failed.
Did you guys succeed?
Yeah, we passed.
How about you guys?
We failed, but we got the hostage out.
He now turns to Andrew and apologizes for getting his wife killed because the bomb went off and she was still inside looking for the package after Kody had left. This is how it goes down.
Yeah, I got your wife killed. Sorry, it was dereliction of duty.
What happened?
We got the hostage, but then we took him with us and killed him. So you guys looked for the hostage first?
Yes.
And then he left with the hostage and I stayed and looked for the kit.
You just freaking ditched her?
Oof. Rough.
I did. I did not communicate as I was leaving with my partner to forget about the kit and just get out with the hostage.
We didn't say a single word to each other the entire time. We didn't communicate at all.
Shawn is not happy.
Yeah, it's just the mouth closed when we got in there.
Yeah, that's key. Gotta talk.
And then Brianna goes on to give Kody a little bit of advice.
I think for challenges moving forward, you need to stop trying to take leadership and follow behind.
He agrees with her in a very angry way.
I'm fine with that.
He doesn't have a leg to stand on, so he has to agree with her, right?
I think you get a little, I don't know, wrapped up in it and then you forget about the team component.
You're right, Bri. I'm not much wits about me.
No, you're not.
But we know Kody Brown. He doesn't take responsibility and he's always deflecting and defending. So it is shocking to see him say, you're right. I should be the follower. I'm not a good leader.
Move it. Who's this? I know.
Poor Shawn. Bree's just like, listen, here's my encouragement for you, Kody. Stop trying to be the leader. You get all wrapped up and excited about playing G.I. Joe, and you completely forget about the rest of the people that are around you. He agrees. On the way back, Andrew's riding with Bree.
Shawn was pissed.
Dude, she was pissed.
Pissed. She was steaming from the ears.
I've seen that look many times.
I'm sure you have, yeah.
Not good.
Shawn is going back with Gia because once again, Kody's team gets broken up.
I felt so freaking pissed when I turned around and I ran all the way back through the entire compound looking for him, only to find him standing outside. That would have infuriated me.
She gets to vent a little bit, but basically you can tell she's still just seething. Like if you could shoot darts or laser beams out of someone's eyes, that's what Shawn's face looks like. She's not just not happy, she's angry. Pissed, as she put it. So back at the compound, we have the DS discussing who are they going to bring in to talk to now. I'm thinking it's got to be Kody, right? They go a different angle. They decide to bring in Shawn. They bring in Shawn because she has been stealth-like throughout this entire experience. To a fault, they say they don't really know her, and that in order to be a teammate, you have to really get to know the person that's on your team, and that she just holds too much in. And she's explaining, that's my mode when I'm in gymnastics. You just hold it all in and you just do tunnel focus. It's definitely serving her well, but they noticed today she wasn't that way at all. Isn't that interesting that Kody brought out this crazy other side of her? Kody was her leader, but they don't throw him under the bus. Well, maybe they did. Someday, Shawn Johnson, if you're watching this and I'm in Nashville, can we get together? I'll take you to dinner. Take it just for like coffee in the morning if you like. I know you like coffee. I saw you on the Rocky Kanaka podcast. I love Rocky Kanaka. I subscribe to that channel too, and yours. Can we chat? Okay. So after the interrogation, Shawn comes back and you can tell she's like holding back tears because she has to share something that's very personal and emotional about herself, about how she's not allowing people to get to know her and how they wouldn't choose her as a teammate because they don't know her. And so to have to then repeat those words to somebody else is emotional. So I get it, how she's trying to fight back the tears. Basically, there's silence in the room, minus Kody.
They said I'm way too robotic. He's like, you're not letting us know you at all.
No way.
I don't even know what that reaction is. What does he even mean by that? So weird. It's so weird because it's inappropriate at the given time. He can't read a room. He cannot read a room. Also, I don't think he's very good at reading emotions and getting in touch with other people's emotions. So this intense situation's happening right here, and everybody's listening in the tent silently. He's just reclining back and smiling, going, no way. It's inappropriate. He needs like a meter with him or an aide who tells him, now's not the time to talk, Kody. This is silent time. Now you can speak, but not too loud. That was too loud. You shouldn't be laughing in this. This is not funny right now, Kody. He needs a social story on how to behave in this situation. Social stories are something we used in speech therapy for some of the kids. Okay, but he would absolutely benefit. He's a classic example of somebody we wrote a social story for. When in this social situation, this is how you behave. And the kids read the stories over and over again till it becomes a part of them and they have that information in that story in that book to recall on when in that same situation in life. I'm going to insert a clip here from Brianna Chicken Fry from her podcast that she did from home after the show was over. I might have to bleep out some words, but it's her talking about Kody. And I was joking about like the way he acted with the helmet on last week's episode. She kind of takes it one step further than I did. But this is what I talk about in terms of clueless, social awkward, not just being socially awkward, because there's a lot of people who are socially awkward, but they know they're socially awkward. Kody is more socially awkward than any adult that I know who does not have a clinical diagnosis to go along with it, a disability or something of the sort. In terms of just people, I've never seen anyone more socially awkward in combination with socially unaware. And because he's as awkward as he is and is unaware that he's as awkward as he is and thinks he is all that in a box of chocolates, now since the show has ended, cast members, i.e. Brianna in particular, is really, really frustrated with him because she was treating him with kid gloves thinking something's off, something's wrong.
I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who this man was on the show. But if I knew who Kody Brown was, I wouldn't have been so like nonchalant. I thought he was like mentally slow. To be honest, I was like, I felt bad for him because I was like, oh, he has like you know when you feel bad for old people? I felt bad for him because I felt like he had no social cues, which he doesn't. And I don't feel bad saying any of this after I know who he is and like what he thinks about women and how he treated women. And yeah, like during the show, I felt bad being mean to him because I'm like, he's slow. You know what I mean? Like you can't be mean to someone that has special needs. That's crazy. But he doesn't have special needs. He's just mentally fucked.
We've seen this multiple times before. I haven't come out and directly addressed it, but I'm going to say it here because I think this next scene it's in, and I think another scene, Kody being told it's time to go, like go or number 4, and he jumps as if it was like a jump scare, as if somebody came behind him and went boo. Like nobody else reacts that way when in the given same situation. This is equal. Everyone's in the same environment. Everyone gets their number called to go do something at times. Everyone gets told go when they have to start a challenge, and they just go. Somehow he's like, whoa! And here he's getting himself something to eat. They call his number, and it's like somebody yelled, boo!
Number 4!
Go, Mike.
Number 4.
Okay, that's just right there.
So he has to leave his food. Okay, so that's just right there. What are you talking about? Are you telling somebody to watch it for you? Are you telling somebody to finish filling it up? Are you stating the obvious? That's just right there. He loves to state the obvious. All right, so he goes running out. He doesn't have his hat. They're supposed to have their hat, but he doesn't get in trouble for it. I thought for sure he was gonna get in trouble because we're always seeing people go, don't forget your hat, put your hat on. It's crooked. There's always those yelling as they go. When I talk about this frenetic energy that he has, this is what Randall says after they had called his number for him to go running out into the courtyard.
God, he is a nervous wreck, bro.
Yes, see, I'm not making it up. It's like he's on something.
Allegedly.
He is on edge. He is hyped up. So every single person who has been called in the past runs out and you go onto your number. There's these rocks that they stand on in the courtyard every time that the staff call them. They always go and stand on their designated rock. Kody blows by the rock and starts running into the DS's personal quarters, a place he's never been before. It's not like, oh, well, you know, I was there the other day. So look, nobody's allowed to ever go in there. In fact, when they go for interrogations, before they even get to the outside part of the door, they hood them. They put the black hood over their face and then they put these goggles over the hood to hold it in. So they have no idea. It's complete blackout. Kody just starts running in there like it's his home. It's crazy. Okay, here we go.
Where are you going?
I was called, sir, off the rock.
But they cut back to in the tent where everybody is talking about Kody, obviously. Cody's not there. Now they're sitting down eating, so it's not like this was just 2 seconds later.
I've learned. I've spent, I think, the most time with this fella. And we have to learn that he's going to get on our nerves, and we have to throw him a bone, make him feel included. You got to keep him happy so that he just keeps us happy.
You're special. You're special to be able to do that. Because I ain't got it in me.
Okay, I think that scene is the most significant one in the entire episode. Cody's out of the room. They're all sitting down together, and Brianna Chicken Fry said, listen, I know more than anybody. I have a bed next to him. Just treat him with kid gloves. Make him feel like he's included. Make him feel like you like him.
You should treat them like a child.
That's how we'll get through this. And Randall,
Surprisingly,
who's like the nicest guy. No, Andrew's the nicest. Randall, the next nicest guy that's been on this show, who has never said anything negative about anybody. It's like, you're a better person than me. Wow. We already know Gia's upset with him. We know that Shawn's upset with him. So now that's everybody who's left. Andrew's the only one that doesn't speak up.
He laughed.
But Andrew knows how upset his wife is. So do you think Andrew's really excited about Kody right now? I don't think so. But because Andrew was sent from heaven to be on this team, he's going to try to do what he can to befriend Kody because I think he's fascinated by him. That's what my mother said when she read some sort of article or listened to something. Andrew, having his PhD in psychology, found Kody very fascinating and spent a lot of time talking to him to try to get to the deep root of what was all going down. I don't know if they had enough time for him to diagnose him. And I do know that Cody's very manipulative when it comes to his conversations. I would be really interested to hear what Andrew's analysis of him is because Andrew has not seen the show. None of these people have seen Sister Wives. None of them knew who Kody Brown was. I think some people didn't even know there was a show called Sister Wives. So, okay, we'll see the little scene with Andrew talking to Kody later.
You are now duty recruit. Make sure you do a good job.
Step.
Now he's going to come back into the tent.
Well, now I'm duty recruit. Gee, you gotta tell me what I'm supposed to do after I go over there and just tell me how to do it.
There's not much to do.
It's my job now.
Oh!
It's over. It's all over. No, God! No, God, please!